for tomorrow. Put your flags in the air and whistle still your mouth. If Shantal is the one to run Christchurch, so
tonight to Golden Square as we launch this manifesto, as we launch a covenant with you, the people of the Barbados Labour Party and the entire Barbados. Tonight, I also want to welcome those that might be in the crowd from the Democratic Labour Party, because some of them read and ready too. We are left them out. The tank big enough. Even James Paul, he welcome. But tonight, I am so proud. I am so proud tonight, my people, to be part of Team Barbados Labour Party. We stand in this place, Gregory said it, but I hope that you recognize that this is the place where the Right Excellent Clement Payne asks Barbadians to remember who they are. He asks us to become empowered. He asks us to claim what was ours. And in this place, 1937, a signal time in our history that led to us rewriting the trajectory of this country, this Barbados Labour Party launches this covenant. And what is a covenant? It is a promise. It is a commitment. Tonight, Barbados Labour Party, we launch a manifesto for you. We launch a manifesto for future. Those of you who feel left out, you will find yourself in this manifesto. This is a manifesto for empowerment. This is a manifesto for wherever you are. Reed Street, Nelson Street, wherever you come from, the Barbados Labour Party, you will find yourself in this manifesto that we have for you tonight. Gregory started to tell you about some of the plans that we have for our young people. And tonight, I want to talk to those young people seriously, because I understand that some of you feel a little bit disconnected. This Barbados Labour Party is drawing you back. We want you to understand that we see you, we hear you, we feel you. We understand as well that you are not the future of tomorrow, but you are the future of today. And this Labour Party intends to ensure that. Gregory talked about the fact that we will establish a global young Bajan fund. That fund will ensure that everybody, all of them, I know how else to say every Barbadian under the age of 21 who has not had an opportunity to travel, we will fund you so that you can go out and see the world. If it is a school group that's studying geography or science, if it's a sporting group that want to go away and be able to compete, this fund that the Barbados Labour Party will establish, this covenant that we make with young people, will provide you with that opportunity. Because we know that when you go out and you see the world and you experience the world, you come back with a different outlook that helps you then to be able to build Barbados better. That's the covenant. That's the covenant, Barbados Labour Party people, that we will make with young people. You will see that we will have threads of how we intend to do youth empowerment throughout this manifesto. And so that while I only speak to one element, and Gregory speaks to some, everybody that you will see come up here tonight will speak to our young people. But I'm also proud, as the minister with responsibility for culture, of the record that we have had for the ministry and all of the other agencies. In 1 year, 2025, 1 year, people, we delivered Season of Emancipation, regathering the biggest Carifesta that the region has ever seen. The biggest Carifesta. Today I was out canvassing, and a guy from Jamaica calling me, asking me when we doing it again. I had to say, my man are in election mode. I love you bad. I think I start you out, but check me after February 11th. He already excited to come back to Barbados and for Barbados to do it again. But we didn't stop there. After Carry Festival, we had crop over before and during. Food and rum, we deliver as well. The best food and rum, we deliver. We went on then to deliver NIFCA and everything else. But that is not all, because people would say that we just talk about those things that are big and for people to party. And the task, my people, of lifting up the creative economy, and that may sound big and fancy, but the creative economy is your children that want to sing and can sing good and want to make some money. The creative economy is your daughters and your sons that want to dance and that want to make some money. It is the little schoolgirl that cutting out the little fashion and want to make some clothes. That is the creative economy. This government put $2 million in the fashion industry. You will see it in our red record to make sure that we can make those people in the fashion industry export ready. We announced a 50% transferable tax credit for the private sector when they buy art for their investment. That is the investment. That is the investment of this government. We built out more centers for the creative sector than anybody else, including the National Performing Arts Center in Newton. That's sightless, visionless. Listen, that's a good Christian girl. I left all the other words to carry. That leader of the opposition, that man called a chicken coop. You could imagine a man that said that he was part of the creative sector. Look at something state of the world. We always said when we opened that would just be phase one. My people, when that is finished, that will seat 1,500 people. It will be a world-class center. It will have rehearsal spaces. It is built that way because we are using sustainable practices. But not that. This covenant that we make with you tonight. You know when you was at school, you used to do your little pinky finger so? You want to remember it by myself? When you make a little pinky with your friend and then nobody can cut it. That is the covenant that we make tonight. And as part of that covenant, we, the Barbados Labour Party government, will establish a National Performing Arts School of Excellence, people. A national, wait, we're gonna clap for that. Hey. Clap for that. That will capacitate all of those people that I told you about. The dancers, your children, the artists, your grandchildren. All of those people we will establish under that National Performing Arts School of Excellence. A company so that they can become experts, to give them expert training, to give them scholarships so that they can go away and travel. We will establish an institute so that we remain on the cutting edge of culture and the creative sector, so that Barbados people, this little rock, will become the most important space for culture and the creative arts in the region. This little rock, we will do it. That National Performing Arts Center and our School of Excellence. Our School of Excellence. But not only that, we will also work for those that are in the film sector. And the film sector, my people, is not about big up people. I work with a group in the culture, it's called Cultural Expansion, a group that in my constituency made up of men, they ain't got no big education, but the most professional set of people behind film that you could see. Listen, just give me one, a fussy. Burn my people out! Burn my people out! A fussy. Listen, I the first body to get one. You know my smell big tonight. This is it, people. This is our covenant. We will build out that film sector. Already before the big up lawyers within the Attorney General's office, we call them the Chief Parliamentary Council, we have state-of-the-art legislation that will establish one of the most progressive regimes for incentives in the Caribbean. It will make us competitive worldwide. While all of the other countries close, we will open up. To add to that legislation, we will establish here with international partners an annual Barbados Film Festival, people. An annual Barbados Film Festival. So that rather than watching other people's stories, we will build the capacity of those that get behind the cameras and those that write to be able to tell our stories, like the stories of the 1937 riots. People will come here to understand and to listen to the Bajan voice. Just 2 days ago, I was in talks with an organization that will establish here an academy for film in this Little Rock. Here, again, building capacity. They can tell me that my time's soon out, so I'm going on fast, because there's enough to talk about. This covenant here, listen, this little booklet looks small. We only do it so that, you know, you can put it on there, you can put it here, you can hold it anywhere in your bag, but it got enough promises, enough covenant. We will establish here an underwater, listen to me, museum. Imagine it, an underwater museum. Those that, not like me, because I grew up in the sea by Little Frighten, but those that you that like to swim and dive, you will be able to go underwater and experience our heritage and our culture, leveraging the blue economy. And it is good for you, it is good for tourists. Imagine that somewhere off of Barbados, and yes, we have some shipwrecks, but I'm talking about a full museum that you can go and swim and see relics of our history as we talk about that transatlantic slave journey. And we have started that work already within the Division of Culture. I don't know how many of you know, but Barbados has the second largest transatlantic slave records. You can imagine this little rock, us here, the second largest transatlantic records. And we have been digitizing those records. We have trained over 120 young Barbadians who didn't know nothing about how to deal with old records and paper. We took them up, them applied, them in dropped from the way. Yours, your children. And we have made them experts and exposed them to expert techniques, and they are digitizing our materials. But we ain't just digitizing them. We can put them online so that you could see them, and the tourists could see them, and the researchers could see them. And then people can see the excellence, that people can see our history, that people can know our stories, Barbados. I do not know how to tell you, in other words, how important it is in this moment when this world is like it is, when there are countries that are rewriting history. Y'all know that? I'm talking to you all, y'all know that? That there are countries that are saying that they are ripping out and erasing pages of history. That they are erasing the story of slavery and our liberation. So that unless we protect it and write it, nobody will know about it. This government, this Labour Party government understands that development is multifold. We do economic development, we do social development, but we recognize that all of that has to sit within a strong culture so that we know who we are. Barbados Labour Party family, y'all excited? I am excited tonight. I am excited tonight, Barbados Labour Party. We are only just getting started with this covenant. We are only just getting started with our commitment to you. Barbados Labour Party family, as I leave you with this assurance, my personal assurance. I sit in a cabinet with a Prime Minister who every day that she comes when we have cabinet on a Thursday, if she doesn't say it once, she doesn't say it twice, 3 times until we know how to repeat it. She says to the cabinet, our job is to see, feel, and hear people. This covenant sees, feels, and hears you. This covenant that we present tonight is a covenant for all of you. It is a covenant for all. I ask that you join the Barbados Labour Party, join us in this covenant. We need you and your support in order to be able to deliver for Barbados. That flight path that we have started on for development is now in takeoff mode. It is now in takeoff mode. We cannot stop certain for uncertain. February 11th, Barbados Labour Party family, we soar. Thank you very much. Good night.